Hey family, welcome back to my channel. I am here to do a video on what's it like working for Amazon. As you see, everything that I post on my channel is things that I enjoy, things that I love, things that I do, and working at Amazon is one of the things that I am doing right now. So I wanted to do a video because a lot of videos that you find or that you see, a lot of people are speaking negative of, not negative, they're speaking their experience. And a lot of people, didn't have, good experience and things with, working at Amazon. Off back, just to let you know, this video is listed on my channel. I do post candle relaxation videos that has music playing in the background. This one has jazz music that is going in the background. So if you just want some background ambiance, something on your TV screen while you're cleaning or doing videos or anything like that, I do have multiple videos that I do upload on my channel that I create. So that's just a shameless plug there, Miss Nugs. So back to the whole Amazon thing. I have worked for Amazon 3 times. This is the third time. The first 2 times I worked at Amazon Prime, which is a grocery facility. Now, the reason why I like working at Amazon is because you can apply with Amazon, get a job quick. And if you decide that you no longer, want to work there, you can resign. And after you can resign, you can go back and you can reply again like 72 hours later. Long as you didn't get fired or had negative issues or reviews or anything like that. If you left in good standing and even if you woke up today and you be like, hey, I don't want to work there no more, go ahead and resign. And if a week later or down the line you're like, hey, I might need some extra funds, so let me go ahead and reapply again. So that is one of the things that I really, one of the parts that I really love about working at Amazon. Because if you need to make some quick money or anything like that, they are available. Now, in order to apply at Amazon, you just go to, I think it's hiring.amazon.com, put in your location, and it will show like if you have, fulfillment centers and things of that nature in your area. If they have listing postings, which you have to check it every day, they actually post listings all day, every day, just about. So, if you don't see anything when you first go on there, you can go on there and just keep checking to see what may be posted. If you see something that you're interested in like hours, days, if they have things available and maybe a position that you may want, you would go ahead and select it. You would do like a little small application, and then it'll have you come in and do a drug test, do your little bit of paperwork. But mainly everything is really done on the app besides you going in for your drug test and they have to check like your I-9 information. So once you get your position, so like I said, this is the third time I worked there. The first 2 times was at the grocery center. The first time I left the grocery center is because you're picking items for grocery items that are being delivered, to customers that day. But you have to work in the fridge and the freezer. The fridge is below 0. They do give you suits that you suit up in and put boots on, but to me, that's too much. The fridge, my thing with the fridge is you can pick an order in the fridge, and the orders are like automated. So, you have a little scanner and you click on it. And when you're done with picking that, which might be like between 60, or it could be less than that. But most I had was maybe like 82 items that I had to pick. But you would come out the fridge and then immediately send you back in the fridge to pick again. That's where the problem came in at, because a sister girl was cold. So, it didn't give you time to warm up and like maybe pick an ambient, which ambient is like dry goods and stuff that don't have to be cold. I can see if they put you in the fridge and do an ambient pick. But no, sometimes you can go in the fridge and go back to back in the fridge. I do have an illness. I do post it on my channel as well that I do have lupus. And doing that will cause my lupus to flare up. So I left the first time. I actually did put in for accommodations, but I didn't wait for the accommodations to come through. I just went ahead and left. I went back, but I went back because when I applied, I spoke to HR, and they were putting in accommodations that I could not work in the fridge or the freezer. But of course, the second time when I start, they were like, oh, it's mandatory. You do have to work in the fridge or the freezer. If you're not able to do that, then we can just transfer you to another facility. So because I had to, work in which I did do it for a couple of days. But no, couldn't do it. Homegirl was cold, couldn't do it. I was waiting for the transfer to go through for a new placement, but that was taking too long. So I just went ahead and resigned, like I said. And within 48 hours, I was able to go back on there and reapply again. Okay, so now this time I'm checking the lists, I'm checking the postings, and they had like 66 openings for a fulfillment center. This fulfillment center is new. It's only been open for 9 months. The only thing is it doesn't let you pick like whether you want to do picking, whether you want to do packing, stowing. It does not give you those options. You won't know until you get there what department you will be in. So, of course, as most people, I go on YouTube and I research stuff. If I'm buying products or anything I'm doing, you're going to find information about it on the YT. So, of course, I'm looking up videos on how you do this, how you do that at Amazon. What's this position? What's that position? And just in general of what it's like. Like I said, everybody's experience is different. So when you actually come on here and look at some of these videos, some of them will actually kind of scare you. A lot of people like, oh, it's like modern day slavery. Amazon slaves you to death. And, Amazon is such a bad place to work. Like when I was letting people know I'm going to Amazon, oh, I wouldn't work there. Off of what they heard. They never worked there before, but they went off of what someone else said. I don't go off by what people said. I need my own experience of, what's it like. Because like everybody's life is different. Everybody's attitude is different. Everybody experiences life differently. And everybody carries themselves differently. So I would say experience it for yourself. Like I said, when people hear you work there, oh, why would you work there? I heard it's hard to work there. That's such a terrible place and this. But if you never worked there, how you know? You going off of he say, she say. Okay? So just like I'm giving y'all he say, she say, I'm giving y'all my experience of what it was like, to work there. So, boom, I did the application again 48 hours after I resigned from the other position. Once again, I did not have to go through the drug test again. I did not have to do the I-9 again. I did have to do like small paperwork, but it's just basically like your direct deposit and things of that nature. There also is like a training, like a 4-hour training that you do online. You do get paid for it. I didn't have to do that again since I had already, done that within the last 90 days. So boom, we coming up on my first day. I do work overnights, okay, from 6 p.m. to 4:30 in the morning. I do have another job as well, so I'm working 2 jobs. So I just completed my first week. Yay for me. I went to orientation. Orientation was on Sunday. So the first day, I was nervous. I should have took a damn anxiety pill because my anxiety was on 100. Because like I said, you look at all these videos, you hear all this he say, she say stuff, and everybody is like, oh, it's so bad. So I pull into the parking lot, and there's a lot of people. I was like, they was coming and going and switching shifts, and I was like, oh my God, I'm finna go up in here and they just finna kill me. Like, cause this is what everybody say. They work you to the bone. They Amazon this and Amazon that and So, I was, it was a lot of people. I was like, gosh, there's a lot of people. But I didn't realize that Sundays is when shifts switch over. So you got people that's working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And you got people that's working, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Sunday is the day that just about everybody is there because everybody's shifts is either starting or ending. So that was my first day of training. My training was at actually 6:30 p.m. and it was supposed to be until 4:30 a.m. Training is you're in the classroom all day. You sitting there, you're watching slides. They're telling you information about the company. You'll find out what department that you in. They don't tell you the department all back. After a little hours down the line, we actually had to ask, like, hey, do you know what department I'm going to? And the girl next to me, she was like, she worked, at Amazon a couple of times. She said they don't tell you all that because they don't want anyone to get mad at the department that you're going to. So I found out that I was going to Picking. So Picking was my department. So like I said, we was in the classroom all day. They gave us a tour of the warehouse. Now, I work at the fulfillment center. Like I said, it's new. It's only been open for 9 months. It's not too big. It's not big as some of the other fulfillment centers where people say it's so big and it take you forever to walk to the bathroom, and it's a whole lot of walking and your body and feet will be hurting because it's so much walking. The fulfillment I'm at, it's not that big. Okay. It does have 5 floors, and on each floor is restrooms, break room. So you don't have to come downstairs if you don't want to. So it's not like you on one of them floors and you got to come downstairs to go take a break or, anything like that. So that's a good thing about this fulfillment center. So like I said, we did training. They gave us a tour. He gave us extra breaks, and he actually let us go like 12:15. So we didn't even have to stay, the whole time. So that was my first day. Second day, you go on the floor and you will start being trained in your department. So like I said, my department is Picking. I'll go ahead and put some videos and images on the screen of, what I'm doing. So Picking is where these pods come to you and you're standing at a station. And when the pods come to you, you pick that item. You got a computer screen. You have 5 totes that you have to put them in. So the computer tells you everything. Your training, you have some ambassadors. They're called learning ambassadors, I think, that, give you a spiel on what you're doing. But the computer actually tells you how to do everything. It takes you step by step. It's very, very easy. It's explaining everything out. It would even let you pick a little bit just to make sure you're doing it right, okay? During this whole time, you are having learning ambassadors, team leaders, other associates that work there. Everybody checked on me all day. People who were just coming by my station, bringing totes. You good? Everything okay? You all right? You got the ambassadors that's coming and checking on you. It's also a little help button on your computer screen, if you need help. So my experience as far, everyone was very helpful. Everyone was very nice. Maybe over nice because they don't want you to quit, child. So, every day was very helpful. I didn't have anybody who had any attitudes or, they seemed happy to work there. Like, it wasn't really, you had some people, and then some people were saying that Picking is the hardest department out of all the departments. If you can do Picking, then all the other departments, should be a breeze to you. So like I say, Picking, I actually like Picking. A lot of people say that, you're kind of secluded, which you are. You're not next to anyone. Somebody is on the other side of you, but to talk to them, you're like yelling to that side to talk to you. So Picking, if you are a antisocial if you're an antisocial person, which I am, a lot of times, I'm nice. I would, talk to folks, but a lot of times I be in my own head and I can just be doing my own little thing at my own pace. So I actually like Picking. When it comes to Picking, if you're getting stuff from the bottom of the pod, they want you to squat. You cannot bend over. If you bend over, you get in trouble. So no, the whole time it is a lot of squatting, which I better get an ass after all this goddamn squatting, but okay. Oh, sorry for my language, y'all. But it is a lot of squatting and it is a lot of reaching up, but you do have a ladder. So I'm tall, so I'm able to reach the top of the pod. But if it's something to the back of the pod cubicle, then I do have to get the ladder sometime. But I haven't actually found the problem, with that. Standing. I didn't have an issue. My feet were bothering me, and it's only because I had on the wrong type of steel toe shoe. When you get a job at Amazon, they do supply you with steel toe shoes for free. Okay, so like I said, I worked there previously. I worked there this time, so I did have 2 pairs of steel toe shoes where you would go on Zappos and you would pick a pair of shoes. But for me, I need a particular type of shoe. So those 2 shoes hurt my feet, but it was only at my toes, and I'm guessing where the steel toe part at. But the fact of me standing 10 hours, which I was surprised, because with my illness, I just thought that it was gonna be, you know, the worst. Like I was gonna be in the worst pain ever, but I actually was not. So I did actually find a good pair of Amazon composite shoes. For Amazon. I purchased them off of Amazon. So, you know, I did find good shoes to wear. My feet, you know, didn't bother me at the toe area. I also bought the Biofreeze as well to put on my feet. And I also take, you know, just all those precautions, because remember, everybody said that Amazon was so hard and you was going to be a slave at work. I had Tylenol, you know, arthritis pills that I took as well, you know, to help me get me through. So just know, if you never done physical work before, this is physical. You will be moving. So if you were not a person that was working out, going to the gym, moving your body a lot, and you always sat at a desk and worked, you know, which was mainly my life, becoming active, you're going to ache. You're going to have some pains. But there are some things that you can do till your body gets over that shock. So I did take precautions, you know. So like I said, taking Tylenol Arthritis 3. I bought the Biofreeze cream, roll-on ointment, or whatever to put on my feet. Okay. So picking. So like I said, you do have to squat. You cannot bend over. You're getting in trouble for bending over. You cannot reach on your tippy toes. You have to use the ladder. Okay. So picking, they want you to pick 300. What is it? Your pick rate. You have to reach a 300 of a pick rate throughout your shift, by the end of your shift. So it's not every hour. So you got 10 hours to hit this 300 by the end of your shift. Okay. So I'm picking, I'm learning, it's easy. Everyone is checking on me, and you're not constantly picking the whole time. It takes a while sometimes for those pods to come to you. It's like 1 minute, 2 minutes. 2 minutes is like, some of them was 3 minutes. That it'll take. It'll tell you what time your next 4 pods, what time they are going to be to you. Now, some pods may be back to back. So they may be lining up as you pick from that one and that one go by, and you pick from the next one and that one go by, and pick from the next one. Okay. But sometimes you do get a lot of breaks in there. Also, they put up on your computer screen that you need to stretch. They give you stretching breaks in betweens, you know, picking from those pods. You know, you cannot pick from a pod until you do your next stretch. They do give you those. So that in those times when I know it might be like 1 minute, I see the pod, I'm just waiting on the pod. That's the time I might run to the bathroom. Yes, they say you have 5 minutes to use the bathroom. But if you're going to the bathroom and bring your tail back out, like if you in there on your phone, you in there talking, you in there chit-chatting, of course, what you think, you know? If you do what you're supposed to be doing, you wouldn't have an issue. To me, it's not an issue meeting the rate. I was meeting the rate when I first started. You know, the learning ambassador, the team lead, she came up to me and she was like, I was above average on meeting my rate. But that only told me I need to slow down. Okay, because I'm not trying to be Amazon top pick. I'm not trying to do any of that. Because to me, if they know you can do it, they're going to be raising that bar more and more and more and more. Nah, bro, we not doing all that, okay? So that just told me, slow your tail down, because if they know that you can hit them rates, no. Let me warm myself up to doing it. But as you're doing it, you know, it comes. Don't watch your rate on the screen. You know, don't watch your rate on the computer. Just keep doing what you're doing. And like I said, in picking, you can't talk to nobody. Now, if you're sitting there talking to your friends, keep leaving your station, of course you're not going to make your pick rate. Okay? Yes, they set these pick rates, but they're not unattainable. Those pick rates are for people who are actually working and continuing to work. Now, Amazon is a little bit like the club, okay? These chicks come in here dressed in hoochie mama shorts and all kind of things. And a lot of people say, Amazon is like this dating facility because everybody in there dating and they got little boyfriends and girlfriends and they going and hanging with them and talking to them and blase. Of course you're not going to make great. You sitting there running your mouth and not working. If you do not want to work and move, don't work for Amazon. Okay? I look at it as a workout. That's how I, take it and look at it. And I look at it as a workout, So you get 2 breaks. We get a break from 10 to 10:30. We don't clock out for that. So you get a 30-minute break. And then you get a lunch, which is also 30 minutes, which is from 1 to 1:30. And in between, like I said, you're not constantly moving because it's taking time for those pods to sometime come to you. So they give you time to move around, walk around, and, well, not walk around, but within your station. If you need to do like some little extra stretching or anything like that. Amazon now allows you to listen to music, okay? The only thing is, there's only a specific type of headphones that you can use. And there are these, okay? You only can use these orange ones. These are the only ones that are approved for listening to music. So, just go around your neck. It is Bluetooth, and it's not really, really loud. You can hear the music, enough to where you can jam to it. So, you can wear these. Now, you do have to purchase them some. I know one pair was like $29.99 and one pair is $49.99, which were these, because I thought if I would go with the little higher price ones, they may be a little better than the $29.95 ones. But yeah, so, I did the second day, actually, because second day wasn't when I was on the floor. I don't mind not listening to music, because I actually talk to my damn self, y'all. I be in my head. I be talking to myself. When those locations pop up on that screen, I be like, all right, F01, and I'm going to pick that one. So, yeah, I'm crazy, y'all. I got issues. So, I really did not mind not, having music on the first day because, I'm learning and watching my surroundings. And like I said, a lot of people come up to you and they're talking to you, asking you how you doing. Do you need anything? The learning ambassador, like if you need water or a popsicle, well, they can't get your popsicles. You can go get your popsicles yourself. They have popsicles that are for hydration because they have a wellness center there, which is like a little doctor's office, So if you get cut or you get hurt or a bone or MRSA, something hurt, they got ice, all that stuff, Band-Aids, whatever. They have a wellness system there, which has, I don't know if they're not really doctors. I think they're like ambulatory care people or techs or whatever it is. But if anything is going on with you, you can go there and get checked out, during your work shift. Like instead of you leaving and you going to the ER afterwards or one of those other doctor places, they actually have a center there, which is called the Wellness Center, that you can go to if you have any issues. They also have HR there. They have a bunch of different clubs there that you can join. And like I said, they have 5 floors. So when I think packing and stuff is like on the first floor. I don't know if they have it on other floors, but I know picking you can be on between the 2nd floor and the 5th floor. So I never know what floor I'm going to be on until I get there, and they have a big old board. Also, they send you text messages and they'll tell you what station you at and what station you're going to. Okay. So I actually enjoy picking. Like I said, if you don't like being a loner, don't like being by yourself, you feel you're not really by yourself. People are walking by, it's people around you. But if you feel that you need to talk to your neighbor or something like that, then you may want to go to packing, because packing is like a little more closer, ship dock. Storing is the same as, because like I said, I'm in outbound. Storing is inbound, which is the same as picking, but taking stuff out the pod, you're putting stuff in. You're putting product in the pods. That's stowing. But if you don't like to be around people and like to stay to yourself, you go on there to work. That's the key word. You're going there to work. So don't think you're going to go there and play. So like I said, it's a lot of couples and relationships and friends and all that stuff there. But your main objective is to go there and work. Don't think you're going to go there and it's a playground. Okay? They do have a lot of activities for, the employees that work there and stuff like that. So I didn't find anything wrong or anything bad with it. Like I said, you go, put your headphones on, do what you got to do, and leave. Follow the rules. If they say that you're not supposed to do this, this, and this, but then you turn around and want to do something different, that's going to get you rolled up. Go there and do what you're supposed to do. That's just the whole purpose of it. You will meet your rate. Now, let me tell y'all something. If I can meet that rate, and I'm old, y'all, and there's some old people that work up in there, I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. But because I do have some disadvantages, because I have an illness, I have rheumatoid arthritis in all of my bones, and my lupus affects my bones, so I do be in more pain than the normal actual person. One of the little boys there, he said he got a pick rate of 600, but that boy like 20. Go ahead with your bad self, because he said he likes to, I guess, strive to do the best he can. Go ahead, boy, work it out. Be the best that you can be. Nah, not me, bro. I'm going to come down and just do my job, do what I was supposed to do, and I'm going to leave it at that. Like she said, I was above that average pick rate. Yeah, we're going to slow it down. We're going to slow it down because y'all, no. Y'all would not be raising that rate on me. But like, all right, you got to reach 400 now. You got to reach 5. Nah, that's dead. Dead. We got to reach 300. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to tell you, I was reaching that on my first day, second day. Because if you're working and doing what you're supposed to be doing, do your job and go home. Don't go to the play. Don't go to be in a relationship. Don't go in and decide, oh, I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. That's how you get in trouble. I didn't see where, I didn't get the vibe that how they were saying is the labor, the labor thing where they don't overwork you. They don't. They just ask you to come do a job. And like I said, if I can do it, you can do it. Okay. They do cross training, because I will be cross training to packing. Picking, they say it's hard on your body because you're doing a lot of squatting. You're doing a lot of reaching. But like I said, I'm tall, so I was able to reach the bins. And like I said, you can't eat on your tippy toes. You need the ladder. I was able to do that. I was able to do the squat. And yes, I was aching afterwards. But like I said, if your body's not used to being active, you got to wait till your body get through that shock. Okay? The second day, I did not go. I used PTO because the second day I knew that I needed to give my body a break, because like I said, I'm working 2 jobs and I'm going from one to the other. I may get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, get up, and go to the other, but I have issues with sleeping. So therefore I'm up a lot. So the second day I did use PTO. Okay, because I had some PTO left over from when I worked there previously. It just rolled over, and then you accrue hours as you work there. And I think when you start, they give you like 10 hours or so or something like that. So the second day I did not go. I did use PTO. The third day, fourth day, so it was the third day I didn't go. The fourth day, I went, didn't have a problem. Everything was easy. You were able to find, it was people wanting to help, telling you what you need to do, where you need to go. So everything was explained to you. It wasn't like I was just left out wandering, in this warehouse with all these people. It was somebody there to guide, each way. So, same thing. Day 4, you check in. But you check in on the second floor. They scan your badge and they will give you a location. Because after you clock in and stuff, they'll give you a location. They'll tell you where you're going. You also get text messages. So you also can't be on your phone. So a lot of people get in trouble for being on your phone. Don't think you can go to your station and be texting and be on your phone. No. No, because from, watching videos, they said even if they see you holding your phone or you picking up your phone, you get written up for that. I didn't experience any of that. I didn't see that going on, happening to anyone. Everyone has phones nowadays, and they even text you to tell you what your location, what station you're going to. So you have to look at your phone. Because you get text messages, and you get text messages after each break. So after each break, because they can change your station, they can send you to another department if you're cross-trained. So you will be looking at your phone, so you have to have your phone out. Because like I said, you get text messages. If you have an Apple Watch, it comes to your Apple Watch of, the locations that you're going to. Because, it lets you know. So like I said, I didn't have a bad experience. My fourth day was my completed first week. One of the leaders, they brought me a certificate and was like, congratulations, had your name on it, on your first week. Like I said, all shift, all day, they're asking you, do you need anything? Do you have any concerns? Do you have any questions? Everybody was willing to help, work with you. And they also let us know, like, if you have issues going on, talk to them. And I did submit accommodations. I did go to my doctor. I always do this for every job. I did go to my doctor. I did get a letter saying, hey, if she needs extra breaks, accommodate extra breaks for her. If she needs to work reduced hours. So Amazon is willing to work with you. You just have to find the right center, I'm guessing, because I guess some centers, because I always heard like the managers with a-holes and the people are mean, but I haven't encountered any of that, not as of yet. Right now, everything has been going smoothly. Another thing I like, that if you do have time, like PTO, you don't have to talk to a manager. If you decide you want to leave early that day, you go on that app. It's called the A to Z app, and you put in, hey, I want to use this time. If you have a time, I want to use this time, that time. If you don't want to go to work that day, you don't have to call nobody. You go on the app and you put in, you use a PTO. PTO is personal time off. If you have personal time off, go on the app, hey, put that in. You ain't got to call nobody. You ain't got to talk to nobody. When you go to work, only time you really talking, to them is if you're looking for a station to go to. Once you go to your station, you ain't got to be bothered no more. Only how they're going to come to you if there's an issue, which on my fourth day, it was an issue. They had to pull all of us off our stations, which we just had to sit there because a conveyor belt broke in ShipDock. Now, Amazon runs like a system. I don't know how you really say it, what's the real word for it. But if you have pickers who are picking, once we put those products in those totes, they go down a conveyor belt and they start going down the building, and they're going to packing. So then packing have to pack those items, and or if there's any issues with the items, that's getting checked as, it's going down. Then it goes to ShipDock and blase. So because the conveyor broke in ShipDock, packing got backed up because packing couldn't send their packages over to ShipDock. So in turn, we had to stop picking because if it went down and they couldn't pack it as fast, it was just building up. So we had to sit down for like an hour. And so basically it was just like, all right, just sit down and wait. You got to wait till, that issue is fixed. So once again, that was my first week. Like I said, let me think, is it anything that I'm missing or anything? As of right now, I don't think so. Like I said, my experience, I didn't have an issue. It's been fine. I didn't have a problem or no issues with anything. And, that was just my experience so far. Everything was A1. I actually like it. I actually do. I like doing the picking because, like I say, I'm antisocial. So I like being, by myself in my little station and doing picking. I go there, like I said, to do my job, and that's it. I don't go there to play. I don't go there to hang out. Yeah, you talk to people, hey, how you doing? But you keep it moving. Don't sit there and think. And it is a lot of young people that work there. It is a lot of young people. And, once they learn the way of life, they'll get it. Amazon, they say, does have a lot of turnover. And I think that is because some people find the work may be too hard for them. Some people may go to the wrong center where you got people who are rude, nasty, and you just can't cope with it. Some people don't like to be isolated and antisocial. They have to have people around them. So that's when you would just switch your department. I would say try different departments to figure out what you may like and what you may want to do. But I'll say give it a chance. If you're looking, you get paid weekly. If you're looking, just to make some money, try it. Because like I said, I come across a lot of people, oh, I would never work there. Why? Because I offer what you heard. Experience things for yourself. Don't go off of the he say, she say. If you look into, because like I said, I think Amazon is a nice place for you to go there. If you want to work for a month, you might just need an extra $500. Go there, work for a month, quit. I'm not going to say quit, resign. And just note that when you need to go back, it's there for you to go back to. If you want to change, I would say try different departments. Like right now I'm in a picking. What I did put in to be cross-trained on what it was, packing singles. Okay. That's when you packing one item. I don't want to do batch. I don't want to do flow. None of that. I put in to pack singles, one item. I did packing before when I used to work for Target years ago, and it was the same concept, same type of packing, and I enjoyed that too. So, like I said, we shall see how, I don't know how long I plan to work there. I have some goals in mind that, I have some goals and things that I want to do and things like that. So, that's why I decided to go ahead. I am full-time right now. I am looking to go flex. Flex is where you don't have a set schedule. You go on the app on the ANZ app and you pick when you want to work. So right now I'm doing it full-time. I did put in to change over to flex. Like I say, soon I should be changing over to be trained. And once you're trained on multiple areas, then you can work in multiple areas. So you don't even have to do, the same thing. But I just wanted to give my experience of my first week working at Amazon, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I also like picking because I'm nosy, y'all. And the things that people order, it's like, wow. I ain't know but so many freaks out there, y'all. I don't pick so many adult toys. I was like, what in the... Y'all, one item I picked, it was a whole body part. The bottom part of a lady part. I was like, what in the... Y'all, I picked so many of them things. I didn't even know Amazon sold that stuff. Okay? But I mean, do you? If you one of the ones, you little freak out there, do you? You doing it safely, I guess. Okay, get your thing on. But I ain't never picked so many I was like, what is going on in the world? But okay, I ain't knocking nobody. If that's what you do, get your groove on. But yeah, I like to see the things that people actually order from Amazon, and they're very busy. They stay busy. People say, I order from Amazon. I love ordering from Amazon. So, like I said, I'm nosy. So I enjoy seeing what, people are ordering and people are buying and things of that nature. But, hey, give it a try. Don't go off just what, somebody else said. Because like I said, my experience wasn't bad and somebody else's experience might have been terrible. But I was, in my location, in my area, we have multiple fulfillment centers. And one of the fulfillment centers are like extra large items where they have like TVs and washing machine. No, we ain't got none of that in mine. The heaviest things that I may pick up out the pod is like a pack of garbage bags, a box of garbage bags. It'll be like 6 packs of, drinks, protein drinks, and things of that nature. So it's nothing big, bulky, or heavy. Like the heaviest, the big boxes, the garbage cans do have some weight on them. Not garbage cans, Lord. Garbage bags. It might be a pack of garbage bags. It'll be like little small sheet sets, comforters, and any other small item that you can get. But we do have an extra large station here, so I'm guessing all that big stuff is over there. So I wouldn't apply at that one. I won't work at that one. We have another one that is bigger, and that one they said the picking is you had to walk to each location to pick your item. So just do your research. Look at YouTube videos, try to, investigate and research on the different departments and the different things that you can do, and, give it a try. That's all I can say. Give it a try. If I would have listened to everybody else, I wouldn't have gave it a try. But like I said, I go off my own account. I'm a try something now, and then if I feel like, okay, well, it is like this, and this, then at least I gave it a try and things like that. Okay. So thank you for everyone who has been watching my videos. I do different types of videos. These are all the things I enjoy. I enjoy candles. I enjoy music. So I post about music. I post about candles. I now will be doing some new things, which is now I am budgeting all this money that I'm making from Amazon. Okay. I will be doing budgeting videos. I like watching the budgeting community. So I will be doing saving challenges, budgeting videos. So these are all the things that scratch tickets. I love lottery scratch tickets. I will be doing that. I love casinos. So everything, my channel is based on Miss Snugs. My channel is all about me. The things that I'm doing and the things that I love. All about me. All about me. So if that's something if you like to watch and stay along for my journey, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to go ahead and give me a like button on this video, please do. Feel free, It's no crime. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on my next one. Bye.